Hello, I'm Bonza from Korea. Mm, Today I'm going to talk about the moon and makeup. It's a practical thing. Um, I got this question a lot, so I just want to talk about this. Mm, so if you have a question, just feel free to ask me or any comment would be helpful to everybody because I think a lot of people are confused with this particle. Um, yeah, okay, where should we start? What is our time here? That's it. So this particle, some textbook says the moon is topic marker and Iga is subject marker. 오케이. 잠시만요. 음, but I think 은는 and 이가 we can compare and we can't say this is topic marker, this is subject marker because subject is element of sentence like subject, verb, object, but topic is not a term grammar. It's not. I think it's not grammar term. So I think it's not same level that we can compare. Like this is topic marker. This is subject marker. Mm, and I think they are all. What? I think they are all subject marker grammarly. Mm, okay. Just come out. So um, heard this a lot when name is topic marker subject. Iga is a subject marker, but this kind of um, this kind of definition doesn't make sense to me because it's not same level to compare. Topic is topic, and subject is a grammar term, so it's confusing to me. So for me, 은는 and 이가 Grammarly, they are all subject marker. Hmm, for example, 저는 공자입니다. So I use 는, and you can also say 제가 공자입니다. I am 공자. So if you see these sentences, you can use these particles as a subject marker. So they are all subject marker. That's what I understand. Grammarly. Mm, but the thing is, they're not only subject marker. Mm, the thing is, they have a second function, it's emphasis and emphasizing. Mm, because of this emphasis, that's why some people say Indian is topic marker. Because topic is the main thing that speaker wanna say. So and and the most confusing thing is when um, a lot of times when they are subject marker, they are omitted a lot. But when they are functioned as emphasis, you cannot omit them because you want to emphasize. And also, this union, they attach, they can, they can attach some word which is not subject. I think that's what people confused it. I'm so afraid because my English is not good to explain this, but I just wanna make this live streaming because I got this question a lot, so I just wanna, yeah. If there's some, if there's anyone, please feel free to ask me. Like, oh, I'm so afraid to say this. Yeah. So there's a website called Talk to Me Girl. I really like that website, and there's an example sentence from that. They say we can compare. 어, 저는 이래요. I work. And there's another sentence. 내일은 저는 이래요. If you see second sentence, you can see two particle. 내일은 저는. If we see first sentence, it's obviously subject marker. 저는, I is subject, and this particle with subject, so it's obviously subject marker. But if we see the second sentence, 내일은 저는 일해요. Tomorrow I work. Tomorrow I work. Subject in this sentence is also I. So there is a 저는. Tomorrow is not subject, but we can see this particle. That's the thing. That's what we are confused about, I think. So when they function as emphasis, they can attach. Is that, I don't know how to say in English properly. They can be with some words which is not subject. Mm. Mm, yeah. Mm. So there is another example sentence. 음, 오늘 날씨 좋네요. Today, weather is good. Today, weather is good. Today, what's the weather? I don't know. Today, the weather is good. So, if we say this sentence, weather is good. Weather is a subject, but there's no subject marker because when they are subject marker, it's omitted a lot. That's why. And it means really neutral, but they don't emphasize anything. But we can put emphasize. 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. It could be subject marker because this particle is after subject. But since we talked about it is omitted a lot when they are subject marker, so it could be emphasis too. Like, 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. Today weather is good. Or you can add particle after 오늘, even it's not subject. 오늘은 날씨 좋네요. Today weather is good. Yeah, like 내일은. Yeah. So I guess this part is confusing because I think maybe because of this emphasis, it could be stopping marker. Maybe that's why people say it's stopping marker. Maybe. Yeah, because emphasis, topic, kind of related to. But subject and topic, I think it's different. Yeah, we cannot compare. Anyway. and there's 이가. Then what about 이가? 이가 is also, they're omitted a lot when they are subject marker. And they also do some emphasis. They also emphasize the word. Like, okay, we can use the same sentence. 오늘 날씨 좋네요. Today the weather is good. Instead of 는, we can add 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. So if there's no subject marker, it's kind of a neutral thing because when, like I said before, when there are subject marker, it is omitted a lot. So if there is a subject marker, maybe most of the time it's for emphasis. We can compare those two. 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. And 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. Yeah, so the 날씨 is weather, so they can be both. They can be first function subject marker because it is with subject, and they can be also emphasis. They are emphasizing something. 날씨, definitely 날씨. They emphasize the word they're with. Yeah. So they emphasize 날씨. But how different between those between these two sentences? How? 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. So we're comparing 는 and 이가. How do they emphasize in how different do they emphasize? How different? Sorry for my English. How different do they emphasize? Does it make sense? I don't know. I hope you guys understand. 은는이가 how different do they emphasize? So we can compare 오늘 날씨는 좋네요 versus 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. 오랜만이네요, 누나. 잘 지내요? 이게 틀렸잖아요. 오랜만. 지금 한국어 공부하고 있으니까. How are you, Jay? Where are you? Are you in Korea or where are you? Where are you? I'm talking about this particle because hawk. I'm sorry. 직업병. I don't know how to say this in English. 직업병. 진짜 잘 살고 미국 갔구나. 미국 어디? Texas? Are you in Texas? 오늘 날씨는 좋네요 versus 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. Jay, do you know the difference between two sentences? Do you know? Can you explain in English, please? Then people can 똑같죠, Tennessee. 알겠어요. If you can explain this in English, then I don't need to explain this. Do you know the difference between two sentences? 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. Basically, the meaning is the same. Today, the weather is good. Basically, the meaning is today, weather is good. But I don't think the first one will use that sentence much. No, we can use this sentence. But I think the reason you said that is because it had some specific nuance. So the second one is more like, oh, today's weather is good. Okay. So you got this feeling because you're Korean. I think why you think like that. I think I know why you think like that. 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. 세바바 안녕. Hi. How are you? We are studying 은는 and 이가. Do you know this particle? So, 은는 and 이가. So, and these two sentences, they both emphasize weather. 날씨는 좋네요. 날씨가 좋네요. Because they didn't omit. If you just say 오늘 날씨 좋네요, it's just neutral. Say whether it's good. But they put this particle for emphasis. I'm good. 좋아요. But the difference between two, so that's how I usually explain this particle, but it's not always, you cannot apply this all the time, but just roughly, like I'm just saying, so they both emphasize the word, but the way of emphasis is a little bit different, the nuance. 있는 is kind of implying comparison. So if you say 오늘 날씨는 좋네요, then maybe the other things are not good because they imply a comparison. But we don't know what it is exactly, but it has that nuance. Maybe you are at work and maybe your work is not going well, but maybe you can say to refresh the mood or like just change the topic. 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. Yeah, our work is not going well, but weather is good. Like that. Can you understand me? If you have a question, please feel free to ask me anytime. Please interrupt me. And 이가 is also, they also emphasize because you can still omit, but they didn't omit. But the way of emphasis of 이가, they just focusing on that. Like 날씨가 좋네요. They don't imply any comparison. They're just focusing on that. 날씨, that word. So the reason Jay said the first one people don't use that sentence much is because 날씨가 좋네요. So most of the time people say this when the weather is good. So 날씨가 좋네요 without any comparison. That's why I think you can hear 날씨가 좋네요 more than 날씨는 좋네요. I have already studied this lesson by myself. Okay, do I make sense? 좋아요. Yeah, that's all I can say. So, Jay, are you still here? Do I make sense? So, in sums up, 뭐지? Somewhere. 요약해서 말하자면, 이게 영어로 뭐야? In summarize, they are all subject marker, Grammarly. Like 저는 봉자입니다, 제가 봉자입니다. But when they are subject marker, they are omitted most of the times. And they're not only subject marker, they have this function, emphasis. And it's more important. Because a lot of people are confused with this part. Like, I think this is also people say topic marker. So, 은는 and 이가, they both emphasize the word. But the way of emphasis is different. Okay. So this first sentence, 오늘 날씨 좋네요, they are omitted. So you cannot find any particle. But if you can see this particle, most of the time it's emphasizing something. 은는 and 이가, but the way of emphasis is a little bit different between two. And how different? Un는 is implying a comparison. Imply, not clear. Like they're not really comparing, but there's some implication. But it's not all the time. It's and iga, it doesn't imply comparison. It's just focusing on that word. And one more thing is that un는 can come with any word that even it's not subject. 오늘은 날씨 좋네요. Today is not subject. 날씨 is a subject. Weather is a subject. But 은 is with today because they want to emphasize 오늘, today. 오늘은 날씨 좋네요. And also it implies maybe yesterday the weather wasn't good, like that. But 이가 you cannot put 오늘이 날씨가 좋네요. 오늘이 sounds a little bit okay. 잠깐만, 이거 sounds a little bit okay. 오늘이 날씨가 좋네요. No, it doesn't sound. I think 이가 is usually like it should be subject. I think. I could be wrong. 저도 틀릴 수도 있어요. But that's what I have found out so far. So whenever I do this lesson, this is all I explain. Yeah. Good. The end. 끝입니다. It seems really easy. 벌써 끝났어요. It's finished already. 쉽죠? 참 쉽죠잉. Isn't it easy? 아, 모르겠다. 나야! Hi! Have you listened my this lesson? I just did. I just talked about 은는 versus 이가. I thought it would take a long time, but it's already finished. How are you? If you guys have any question, please feel free to ask me about 은는 and 이가 particle. How's it going? Or you can share your experience when you're confused with like when 아이고 발이 저리다. 잠깐만. I always forgot this one. 발이 저리다. How can I say this in English? What's going on? Korean lesson about 은는 and 이가 just finished. 지금 막 끝났어요. Do you know? Are you not confused with this particle? What do you think? How about you, Naila? This is an easy lesson, I think. Really? Do you really think so? I'm sorry, like I don't know. I'm kind of worried, like to say this public even there's not many viewers, but my English is not good, and I just worried if I say something wrong. But I could be wrong, maybe. But yeah, but I just, but I just did it because I got this question a lot from people who study Korean. Many people are confused with this. That's why I just wanna share. Do you have you ever confused about with this particle syllable? 헷갈린 적 없어요? 괜찮아요? 헷갈리다. 헷갈리다 is to be confused. I kind of still don't understand it, but I try my best. Okay. What part? Which part are confused? We can see this note again. So all I can say is all I can say is a lot of people, like, I don't know why they say 은는 is topic marker and 이가 is subject marker. No, I kind of know what it is because of their second function. And 은는 can be placed even it's not subject marker. That's why they say 은는 is topic marker. But grammarly, we cannot compare those two in same level because subject is a grammar term and topic is not grammar term. Yeah, so basically grammarly 은는 and 이가, they are all subject marker. Like as you see, 저는 봉자입니다. I am 봉자. I is a subject. 제가 봉자입니다. I am 봉자. So you can use 은는 이가 after subject. But the thing a lot of people are confused with is because they are not only subject marker, they do some other function work, and I call this emphasis. And I think because of this, maybe people think 은는 is topic marker. Because 은는, so it can be used even if it's not subject, just for emphasis. That's why I think people call 은는 topic marker. But like I said, they're basically subject marker. Their first function is basically subject marker. But when they are subject marker, they are omitted a lot. That's one of the reasons we are confused. They are omitted a lot. But when they emphasize something, you cannot omit because you put this for emphasis. So maybe the second function will be more important. And it's a little bit confusing, but so like this. 은는, 저는 일해요. I work. So the first, okay, maybe omit. 저 일해요. I work. You teach so well. You think so? Hi, 우주소가이. Did I read your name right? Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey. Okay. So 저 이래요. I'm Bongja from Korea. Where are you from? I work. So I is a subject. How would you survive? Oh, why you're not? Oh, no, 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 no! I didn't mean to hide. 세봐봐. 잠깐만. I didn't mean to hide your message. I don't know why this message needs review. I don't know. 세봐봐. Just say hi 우주소개 여기. 세봐봐. Just type hi 우주소개. Sorry. Yes, hello, I did think so. I am Ina from Brazil, Taiwan. Brazil and Taiwan? Are you Brazilian Taiwan? Huh? Are you from Brazil or Taiwan? Ina. Did I say it right? Ina. Oh! Wait. When Nayara type hi 우주소개, it says we need review. Okay, now I'm checking. Okay. I don't know why. What's wrong? Is this because of a gay? I'm from Brazil, but living in Taiwan. Oh, 진짜요? Wow. How come? Oh. Why gay is bad word? Gay is a bad word? Yeah, now we should right away. Yeah. So if I say keep talking, if I keep doing, okay. 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 Right nowadays, I really feel insecure to speak English. Like you guys are struggling with Korean, I'm saying. So, really. My parents are Taiwanese. I went to Korea when I. What? Really? She's now 15. Yeah! I think it's because you're gay. It was 10 years ago. Oh. Your parents are Taiwanese and you're from Brazil. Okay. That's so cool. You understood. Oh, no. Thank you, Ina. Okay, I'll keep doing. You guys can ask anything, just anything. Yeah, just interrupt me anytime. 저 이래요. I work. I is subject, but there's no particle, no subject marker. Maybe it's neutral. Just I work. They don't emphasize anything. 저 이래요. But we can add 저는 이래요. 저는 이래요. I work. Then they emphasize 저는 이래요. We have the same language. Oh, really? 세바바하고 이나하고 동갑이구나. 동갑이에요, 동갑. Same age. 동갑이에요. 나예라, why are you shocked? 저는 이래요. So they emphasize. It could be just a subject marker. So it's not clear thing, and it doesn't apply all the time. It's just nuance. So that's why it's even more confusing, right? Anyway, so could be just a subject marker. It could be neutral too. 저는 이래요. Because it is after subject. 저는 이래요. So they, but if it could be emphasis too. 저는 이래요. 저는 이래요. So they emphasize 저. But there's 이가 another this subject marker, and they also emphasize things. So maybe we can compare 제가 이래요. 제가 이래요. This is also I work. Basically. So it's actually basically the same sentences. It's about nuance. I am shocked that they have the same age. They have the same age? What does it mean? Like, you are shocked because there is specific word for same age? 이가, I can't see the screen well. I don't know if it's my iPad. But, bigger. Is it better? Why are you crying? No, what happened? I mean, Sababa and Future, they are the same age. Ah, why? Why is it shocking? Why? I don't get it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I feel like I am very anti-sociable person. I'm becoming anti. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So 저는 이래요. 제가 이래요. Let's study well. 제가 이래요. Because I thought Seva was like 13. I don't get it either. I think Seva is older than 13. She was 13 when we first met. When we started to talk. Seva, I think Seva is 15 now? Maybe? 맞아. She already said that she's 15. It's shocking. Nayo, it's shocking. Seva was 13, now it's 15. Oh my god, time flies. Yeah, I will cry too. Yeah. Oh my god, time is so fast. You know what? 2021st. Oh my god, it feels like 2020. But it's 2021st, but it's almost gone. Not almost gone. I feel like 2021 is also I finished. Anyway, okay. 저는 이래요. 제가 이래요. It's also I work. But since we okay, so we already talked about how different do they emphasize. So they both emphasize the word, but 있는 is kind of implying a comparison, but 이가 does not imply a comparison, just focus on. Like, 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. So weather is good, but maybe other things are not good. 오늘 날씨가 좋네요. Oh, weather is really good today. It's just focusing. So we already talked about this, so we can apply that here in this sentence. 저는 이래요. 저는 이래요. So this 있는 kind of implying a comparison. 저는 이래요. But maybe my friend doesn't work. 저는 이래요. 제 친구는 일 안 해요. So it imply comparison with 저 and some other person. So, but some people like sometimes it's confusing because sometimes 오늘 날씨는 좋네요. So they imply comparison with 날씨 and the other thing, not today. So the comparing is something that this particle I cannot explain, sorry. So this sentence, this particle now it is placed with today. It is placed after today. So 오늘은 날씨 좋네요. So now it implies a comparison with 오늘, today. So maybe yesterday wasn't good. So they imply a comparison with the word that comes with this particle. So we don't compare weather and other things in this sentence. 오늘은 날씨 좋네요. So they imply comparison with 오늘 and maybe today, 오늘. We can compare 오늘 and yesterday or tomorrow. Yeah. Can you understand me? The more I say, the more confusing. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So 여기서 끝. The more I talk, it's more confusing. 끝났어요. 네, 수업 끝. 끝. 이렇게 더 하면 안 돼. It's more confusing. 끝났어요. 수업 끝났어요. Okay. Good. But can you guys understand? Okay, what do you think? Okay, now just. 진짜 헷갈려. I should finish before it's more confusing. 잠깐만. 더 말하지 말걸. I shouldn't talk more. Just okay. I don't know. What part are you confused, Lina? Thank you for the explanation, Punjab. Can you understand? What do you think? You explained it very well, but when I talk to you in Korean, I sometimes forget it or get confused. 맞아요. And it's not only you. All of people I've met, they all they're saying exactly the same thing. They all of them said exactly same with you. I know when I read it. I know when I write it. But when I speak it, I can't. It takes really long. It's hard. Everyone says same. So I think it's more difficult to speak it than reading and write it. Write. Because we can take more time when we read or when we write, but when we speak something, we feel like there's not many time. So we get nervous because we feel like, I should say this quickly like that. So 안녕하세요. 스티븐 씨 같이 한국어 공부하신 분이 어제 같이 얘기한 분이에요. 스티븐 씨 잘 지내셨어요? 오늘 thank you for coming. 와주셔서 감사해요. So I think I just need to have more practice to use and apply it in real conversation. 맞아요. 나도 영어 연습할 때, glad to know I'm not the only one having the problem. 아, 저도 그래요, 진짜. 한국어 그렇게 어려운가요? 아니면 제가 멍청한가요? 아니에요. I think for me, English is difficult. 저는 영어가 어렵고, 그냥, nobody, 아무도 멍청하지 않아요, 우리 모두. I think I am dumb. 아니에요. Hi, Stephen. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I should have asked yesterday. Yay! Hey, Stephen. Stephen from Hong Kong. Naila from the US, Ella from Martinique, and Uju Soge from Brazil, but she lives in Taiwan. 타이완하고 홍콩하고 가깝죠? 홍콩 and Taiwan is close. 저도 그래요. 근데 me too. 저도 그래요. 그래서 it's hard. 그리고 막 빨리 말해야 된다는 생각 때문에 so I feel like I don't have enough time to speak, like to think before I say it. 그냥 막 말해버리니까 I just spit it out without thinking. So it's really broken. My English is really broken and pronunciation is just sucks. So now I feel really insecure to say English. 그래서 지금 약간 영어 말하는 게 좀 막 영어 말하기가 좀 무슨 마음인지 알 것 같아요. So I understand you guys. 장이에요? 장? Did I say right? 장? 그냥 한국어로 장. I still don't know how to learn Korean properly. I am just don't say dumb. If you say dumb one more time, no. 그러면 어떻게 공부하고 있어요? How are you studying Korean so far, Ina? You don't know how to learn Korean properly. I don't know either. I think people. I only know random phrases and how to ask for food. Everyone has their own way to study languages, and Kia, who I met on this live streaming the other day, you guys can see that video. So we talked in Korean while live streaming. I don't know, it was like, when was it? It's like 2 weeks ago. She said she never studied Korean with book, but her Korean, she can conversate in Korean, but she said she never studied with book. So I think you can study with anything, but the most important thing is just having fun and enjoying, then we can keep going. I just realized my initials to form the word, and I don't know how to react. I'm sorry, but no. Her name is Ina. She said that her name is Ina. We can call her Ina. We can type her Ina. What a pretty name. I already get embarrassed when you go out of. Wait, So you speak Portuguese, Brazil, Spanish. In Brazil, people speak Portuguese, right? And Taiwanese. I think my interest has increased since taking your class. 감사합니다. 네. Yeah, I really think so. We when we are discouraged, sometimes we are discouraged. It's every day is different. we can we can't get high every day. High. We can't be happy every day, or we can't be motivated every day. So it's just, I don't know. 모르겠어요. You can speak Portuguese and Taiwanese. I have studied for 4 months. Oh, I want to go to Korea, Kim, and San Francisco, but I don't want to depend on them too much. Yeah. Oh, 4 months. Oh. But if you don't speak languages, but you can still survive. Yeah. Yeah, you will. Korean is fun. I love writing it. 안녕하세요. Yeah. Inaya. Oh, yeah, right. So pretty name. 나는 봉자야. Speak Portuguese. Portuguese. Yes. Taiwanese Mandarin. 맞다. Mandarin. You speak Mandarin too? No. You can ask any question. 질문 있으시면 아무 질문이나 네, 지금 수업 끝났어요. I just finished the lesson about 은는 versus 이가. The more I speak about this topic, it's more confusing. So I just finished it. But you guys can ask me anything. I speak French too. Wow. 봉주, 봉자, 봉주이나 앙상태. 네. 잠깐만. 어떡하지? 질문이 없으면 오늘은 여기까지야. If you guys don't have questions, maybe we can speak like next time I speak. Good. Oh, can I ask about your dance training? You're such a good dancer. 모아오씨? 이거 무슨 뜻이에요, 모아오씨? Wow, so many languages. You're lucky. 진짜 부러워요. 부럽다. I'm jealous of you. 부러워요. 부럽다. 지금 제가 그 댄스 튜토리얼을 못 만들고 있어요, 이제. I stopped making dance tutorial video. 근데 제가 이 유튜브를 시작한 게 The reason I started this YouTube channel is because 영어를 연습하고 싶어서 시작했어요. I just wanted to practice my English. 근데 그때는 제가 영어를 정말 못해서 at the time I barely could speak. 근데 댄스는 보여주면 되잖아요. But I can show move without like saying English. 그래서 이제 댄스 튜토리얼로 유튜브를 시작했는데 that is why I started. That is how I started this YouTube channel. 근데 지금은 너무 게을러요. Now I'm too lazy to make dance tutorial video. And I'm getting old. 지금 I learned how to read Korean and write. 한글. You learn. I only speak English and struggle Korean. Hello! 카시오페이어 왔다. I started watching Bonja when she used to teach us K-pop dances. 진짜요? And now she's a Korean teacher. Amazing. 그랬구나. Oh my god. Thank you, 이나. 감사합니다. 고마워요, 이나씨. 이나야, 고마워. Yeah, I followed Bonja for dance teaching for ages. 하이kal겹이야. 네, 나 지금 못해. 저 지금 못해. 이제 춤 못 춰요. 지금 다른 춤 배우고 있어요. 다른 춤이 더 재밌어졌어. 네, 그렇게 된 거랍니다. That's what happened. How are you, Leo? 잘 지냈어요? Leo? 지금 수업 끝났어요, 리우씨. My username is best of. 우주 속의 고안이나. 고안 is your last name? 근데 우주, do you know what 우주 means? 우주. 우주 means universe. Universe. 소녀. 소녀 means girl. Or girls. 우주이나. What do you think? Or 우주. I don't know. I learned 한글 because I thought it was cute. 맞아요. 한글 예쁜 것 같아요. I think 한글 is pretty. 예뻐요. 막 Yeah, I agree. It's cute. I just met Bonja yesterday and now I'm a fan. 근데 왜 한국말로 하세요, 스티븐 씨? 이렇게 그래야지. 지금 Cosmic Ina. 우주 is cosmic. 맞아. 진짜 is 대박. 여기 다 한국말 할 수 있어요, 사실. Everyone can speak Korean here. So maybe, yeah, it's good. Okay, before we finish this live streaming, maybe for 5 minutes, can you guys just say, type in Korean? For 5 minutes. I was just search for some dance project and I saw your video, try to tell you, yes, one is last name. Okay, let's do it. After if it is too hard, maybe you have to include Korean letter. At least 수 없어요. 할 수 없어요. Like this, like this, Stephen. Then I can. then we can study a little bit, like for 5 minutes. If it's hard to make what type or with Korean, you can include some Korean letter, at least one letter in Korean. You can include 내가 탈락. Yeah, good, 좋아요. Like you can laugh in Korean. 내가 탈락. Ah, we can talk about this. 내가 탈락. So you choose 가. 내가. 한글 is such a pretty writing. 맞아요. 내가 탈락. 나는 탈락. What do you think? Which one is more, a little bit more natural here? 내가 탈락, 나는 탈락. You can answer in English. I don't know, Korean. You can answer it. I don't know. Ah, confusing. Okay, since I already said it, now you guys have to include at least one Korean letter in comment. And nobody is not. 나는 I think. Yeah, 나는 맞아요. 나는 탈락. Because there are other people here. 나는 탈락. Yeah. 맞아요. 좋아요. Okay. Now it starts after 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 시작! 이제 한국말로 하기. 한국말로 5분 동안 하고 이 라이브 스트리밍 끝낼게요. I'm gonna finish this live streaming after 5 minutes in Korean. 나는 실패. 아니에요. 아무도 실패 아니에요. 내 한국어가 나쁘다. 아니에요. 아무도 안 나빠요. 미안해요. 아니에요. 안 미안해요. Good, very good. 좋아요. 너무 좋아요. Yeah, just say anything, any Korean. 아무거나 말하기. 아무거나 말하기. 4 minutes left. 지금 4분 남았어요. 벌써 1분 지난 것 같아요. one minute. 영어로 못하겠다. 3분 남은 것. anything. Please, 제발 아무거나 말해주세요. 내가 너무 많이 먹어서 울지 말고 아무거나 말해주세요. My favorite word in Korean so far is 같이. 같이 얘기해요. 좋아요. 같이 means together. 저는 피자 먹어요. 맛있겠다. 이나는 뭐 먹었어요? 뭐 많이 먹었어요? 제가 가장 좋아하는 한국 단어? 뭐지? 한국어는 My favorite word in Korean so far. 같이예요. 한국어 단어. Sounds good. 제가 가장 좋아하는 한국어 단어는 같이예요. 어? We have only 1 minute. Isn't it too fast? 진짜 시간 빨리 가죠. 유유. I have to get ready for lunch now. So, 뭐라고 미안해요. 아니에요. 점심 맛있게 드세요. 감사합니다. 점심 맛있게 드세요. 기수씨. 좋은 하루 보내세요. 감사합니다. 짜장면 먹었어요? 짜장면 어디서 먹었어요? 짜장면이 물도 마셔요. 치킨. 오, 맛있겠다. 물도 마셔요. 다음에 보자요. 다음에 보자. or 다음에 봐요. 네, 다음에 봬요. 다음에 보자요. You can say that. 네. 다음에 봐요. 다음에 보자. 나율라 씨. Where is 나율라? 나율라 씨 어디 갔지? 리오도 갔나? 리오 씨 여기 있나? 어떻게 1분 지났어? 땡땡땡땡. 타임적. 시간이 1분 지났어요. 네. 끝. very good. 좋아요. 재밌어요. 네. 그러면은 네. Thank you so much for joining our live streaming. It was really fun and good. Always good to talk with you guys. Thank you so much. 정말 감사해요. 우리 다음에 또 얘기해요. 우리 다음에 또 같이 얘기해요. We can talk together next time again. 나일라 잘 자. Good night, 나일라. Nice meeting you, Ina. 세바바, thank you. 고마워요. Leo, thank you. Thank you, everyone. 감사합니다. Don't know how to use. 짜장면 내가 너무 많이 먹어서 내가 많이 먹어서 내가 너무 많이 먹어서. This means if something ends with so, it's reason. Because I because I ate a lot. 짜장면 먹어서 is also reason because I ate 짜장면. Yeah. But if something ends with yo, it's just ending. 저는 치킨 좋아해요. I like chicken. It's not reason. It's just a neutral sentence. 저는 자러 간다. 나는 자러 간다. Or 저는 자러 가요. Very good. You guys are really good. You guys can speak Korean very well. 저는 자러 가요. 나는 자러 간다 is informal. 전 자러 가요 is formal. 좋아요. Very good. 감사합니다. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Sleep tight. Be safe. Stay healthy and happy always. 우리 See you next time. 우리 또 만나요. 안녕. Bye. Thank you.